She was the woman who drove the getaway car and the only member of the murderous Manson family not to be jailed, after turning witness for the prosecution during the 1970 trial. Afterwards, she disappeared, changing her name and moving from state to state with her 4 children in a bid to avoid attention. Now DailyMail.com can exclusively disclose that Linda Kasabian, 68, is living in a modest apartment complex in Tacoma, Washington, not far from the home of her daughter Cor, 45. The property, which is painted green and sits down a side street in a rough part of town, is reserved exclusively for low-income tenants, defined as those who earn less than $34,550 in Pierce County. The mother of 4 appears to live alone and uses the last name she chose, her second name change since jettisoning the Kasabian moniker shortly after Manson's 1970 trial. And her name is the only thing that has changed. Asked by DailyMail.com whether she was relieved to hear that her former lover and leader Charles Manson had died on Sunday aged 83 in Bakersfield, California, she refused to answer and stormed into her home. Linda Kasabian, the one member of the Manson family who escaped jail, now lives a quiet life in Tacoma, Washington. Pictured, Kasabian running errands on Tuesday. The 68-year-old drove the getaway car the night Manson cult members murdered Sharon Tate, but she was spared jail after turning witness for the prosecution during the trial. Pictured, Kasabian arriving to court to give her testimony in August 1970. Cult leader Charles Manson, pictured left in August 2017 and right in October 2014, and the mastermind behind the gruesome murders, died aged 83 on Sunday. Kasabian now lives a quiet life in Tacoma, Washington. She lives in a low-income apartment complex, pictured, reserved for low-income tenants, defined as those who earn less than $34,550. Since the trial, Kasabian has largely remained silent about the August 1969 killing spree that saw members of Manson's murderous hippie cult invade homes in Los Angeles upmarket Benedict Canyon and Los Feliz neighborhoods, brutally killing all inside. Among the 9 victims was actress Sharon Tate, just 26 years old and 8 months pregnant. At trial it emerged she had begged for the life of her unborn baby only to be stabbed and hung from a rafter. Other victims who died in Tate's Benedict Canyon home on the night of August 9, 1969, included hairdresser J.C. Brigg, screenwriter Wojciech Frykowski, and coffee heiress Abigail Folger. Kasabian ferried killers Charles Tex Watson, Susan Atkins and Patricia Kruikel to Tate's Cielo Drive home, despite having only been a member of the cult for 4 weeks. The product of a difficult upbringing, Kasabian's early life included a father who abandoned the family to relocate to Miami, a stepfather she hated and a teenage marriage that went badly and ended after a few months. Kasabian met her second husband, American Armenian Robert, during a brief stint in Boston where she lived in a commune called the American Psychedelic Circus. The pair married in September 1967 and relocated to Venice Beach, California, where their daughter Tonya was born in March 1968.